Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam, and if you're new here, I talk about all things fashion, beauty, and lifestyle that help you feel beautiful on the inside and out. And today we're going to be talking about retinol. I know most people know what retinol is. It's a topical vitamin A derivative that helps combat anti-aging, acne, skin texture, and future breakouts. And although it can come over the counter in a pretty low dose safe form, I find that a lot of people are still really intimidated about introducing this into their skincare routine. And I think that this is the most important thing that you can do for your skin. And when I started to ask people if they were using a retinol, and many of them said they weren't because they were intimidated by the potential side effects, I thought it would be a really good idea to just break down some myths that people have or people believe in surrounding retinol. So today I'm going to be really referring to Differin gel. It's Adapalne and it's a 0.1%, which is a very, very low percentage. This actually used to be prescription strength only, but it's available over the counter now. And retinol is really important. It has over 30 years of science-backed research and medicinal usage in the field of dermatology, and it's the first line of defense that dermatologists reach to when they are trying to combat issues regarding skin, acne, texture, and breakouts. In terms of acne, this one specifically is awesome because it combats the swelling, irritation, and texture that comes from current and future breakouts. And it is safe for anyone truly above the age of 12, but of course, before you start any type of skincare regimen, please consult with your physician before doing so. So as mentioned before, retinol is derived from vitamin A, and vitamin A is essential for renewal of the skin and cell turnover. So what cell turnover really is just the process that your skin cells go through in terms of exfoliation. So as your skin cell starts to shed layers and you want to stimulate the production and the time that that's happening so that you can have healthy new skin push up to the surface. If you don't have new healthy skin coming up to the surface, you might notice that your complexion is a little bit dull. You can do this through agents like chemical exfoliations, physical exfoliations, or something really nice and gentle like this. I like this because not only do you get that cell renewal aspect of it, it also combats acne. So it's a nice one and done. Aside from acne, it helps with anti-aging and sagging of the skin. So once you hit 25, you truly just stop producing collagen at the same rate that you once used to. And in order to stimulate that collagen production, you want to increase epidermal thickness. And that can be done through things like microneedling, facial massage, or topical retinol. Once again, this comes in clutch for you. And when it comes to side effects, which I think is what this whole video is about, it is common to experience a little bit of redness and irritation. That's typical whenever you introduce any type of active into your skincare routine. As mentioned before, consult with your physician. And although this period is brief, if it goes on for a prolonged period of time, stop using it immediately. All right, so now let's get into the myths. So as I mentioned before, retinols come in percentages. So this is a 0.1 percentage, which is incredibly low. It's a very introductory percentage if you are trying this out. Like if you were just going to try retinol for the very first time, this is where you need to start. You can work your way up from there as your skin builds tolerance. Now, a lot of people think that the higher percentage is always going to be better. It's always going to be more beneficial. And that is our myth number one. Higher is not always better. Sometimes you will experience better, greater, more long-lasting results by using something very low dose for a consistent long period of time rather than shocking the heck out of your skin by throwing on something really strong. That is scientifically proven, but I can also personally attest to that. I wanted to try the Drunk Elephant Apicini retinol cream, and it is a 1%, which is a really big jump from the 0.1. And not only was the jump really high in terms of the percentages, this is a vegan plant-based retinol. My skin had a terrible reaction to it, and I don't think it's because of the retinol. My skin can kind of take a beating. I use a lot of actives and I've just done a lot to my skin, so I don't have sensitive skin by any means, but this has a ton of other ingredients in it, including olive oil. Olive oil, you guys, is highly comedogenic. The molecule size of olive oil is not ideal for our skin. So the fact that this has this in there gave it a nice slip, it gave it a nice texture, but it broke me out like crazy. And I immediately knew it was not from the strength of the acid, it was from the other fillers and the other essential oils that are filled in this thing. This is a very pure ingredient. It really is just straight up retinol, and it's a nice low dose, and it comes in a nice package that keeps it blocked from light and oxygen because that will degrade the formula of this. All right, myth number 3, which is that you are going to experience dryness and redness. Now, that is not entirely a myth. You might do so. It might be a little bit of a shock to your skin to start start to introduce something that's truly active and will truly scientifically work. Now, if that goes on for a long time, that is not okay. That is where you need to pump the brakes, because it should not be drying out your skin for more than 2 to 4 weeks. So if you are starting to experience a lot of ectopic dermatitis, a lot of redness, a lot of irritation, or breaks in the skin, immediately stop using it. Okay, myth number 4 is that drugstore formulas don't work. So now, knowing all the information about how retinol is science-backed, it's been in the industry for over 30 years and it's proven to work, a lot of people think, well, I just need to go straight to the dermatologist and get my retinol because I want it to be the purest form and I want to make sure that I have exactly what works. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Drugstore formulas do work. They are not as strong as prescription strength. Of course they're not, but drugstore formulas have components in them that will be effective. So Retin A is a prescription form of retinol, and it is significantly stronger. You do have to go to a physician to get it, and you are going to see incredible results. But even with the prescriptions, it's percentages. And so they're going to start you out on a really low form anyways before they bring you into like a 2% retinol. So you might as well start with an over-the-counter 0.1, ease your way into it, and build your tolerance up from there. You don't want to start high because there's no room to grow from there. So you want to start low and work your way up, and low is drugstore. All right, and myth number 5, which I could argue, is that you're not going to see results overnight, but I think it's important to include that because you really want to manage your expectations, especially if you are at a point in your skincare routine or in life where you are just fed up with your skin. Manage your expectations. Know that the results from this are going to take time, consistency, and dedication from you. It's going to take a double cleanse. It's going to take you making sure that you don't go to bed with your makeup on no matter how tired you are. And it's going to guarantee that you are not only applying this, but that you're applying a sunscreen to protect your skin from the sun, because this will make your skin photosensitive. You may not see results immediately overnight, but you will see them faster than you will with any other topical treatment. I encourage you to try it, stay dedicated to it, and you will see results. All right, you guys, and that concludes this skincare myth video in regards to retinol. I hope that you found it useful, beneficial, and I'll catch up with you guys next time. Bye.